So today we're going to be talking about digital networking via LinkedIn and just some tips and advice for how businesses can leverage this tool to build their network.
So, a change in networking culture. With the recent decline in in-person events, many business professionals were frustrated with the absence of professional experiences. And it was essential for both individuals and businesses to leverage their digital networks this past year. Individuals who were seeking employment or looking to expand their professional network had an opportunity to do so through many digital channels, and one of those channels being LinkedIn. So utilizing LinkedIn for job search as an individual. So LinkedIn is a powerful professional platform, and it's full of unique individuals as well as businesses. So by leveraging LinkedIn's networking functionality, individuals had an opportunity to connect with like-minded professionals and companies. So using the job feature through LinkedIn, it offered individuals a chance to find their next place of employment. So users could search for a position title, a specific company name. They could search for a unique personal or technical skill that they may possess, or they could search for available positions by their location. So users may also add a tag on their profile to show that they're looking for work. And the LinkedIn job feature also recommends positions listed based on your profile information and recent search history. So for example, this is just my LinkedIn account. You can see the jobs tab at the top is selected. You can search in that little search box. You can either do the company name, a specific position title like I had talked about, or on the right you can narrow it down to your location or one that you are looking to relocate to. And then based on my profile, so I'm set as a marketing specialist through LinkedIn, it comes up with suggested position titles to search for, as well as recommended for you section. It is specific jobs that are posted already on LinkedIn that they're recommending I take a look at and apply to. So then utilizing LinkedIn for connections. It's not only beneficial for job seekers or companies interested in looking to hire, the professional platform aids in creating general connections as well. So if you've ever attended a professional seminar and you find yourself maybe interested in connecting further with the keynote speaker, LinkedIn would allow you to connect with that individual, search them, find them, and even send them a personal message along with your friend request. So you could send a personal message, something as simple as, I enjoyed your presentation. I'd love to learn more information from you. I'd love to connect more. So the common phrase, it's all about who you know, is also applicable to LinkedIn's wide array of personal networking functionalities. Creating a professional network through an online platform allows users to interact with others no matter where their location is. And then unlike in-person networking events, users can mingle with professionals through this online resource, allowing for increased communication and collaboration capabilities.
So LinkedIn is also great for businesses as well. It helps to build your own internal team, but it also helps with increasing sales and connecting with key decision makers and other clients as well. So when it comes to building your own internal team and hiring employees, you want to make sure that you're hiring the right people, and LinkedIn is a great platform for doing that. So there's two key roles within your company that can help in building this persona on LinkedIn and finding the right people for your company. Marketers, first of all, need to know how to create campaigns that are geared around hiring and building a company culture on LinkedIn. So occasionally sharing what's happening in the office, or if you're still working digitally, how you conduct meetings and how you communicate to show potential companies who you are as a company and how your team works and functions. Just like employees are also going to go on your LinkedIn profile, and they're going to try to figure out who you are as a company and if they fit within your company. So take some time to also recognize your existing employees and appreciate the work they're doing, whether it's a certificate they've gotten or a test that they've taken to build their skills, or they've done something within the company to better the company. Recognize those things so that future employees can see that they'll also be recognized and appreciated for the work they do in your company. Make sure to also update your LinkedIn bio and details to align with your current culture and branding, so that just by looking at your profile, a potential employee can know who you are and know your personality. For HR managers, like Caitlin mentioned, there's that free job posting platform that LinkedIn offers. They have paid options as well, but if you don't have that budget at the company yet, you can use the free job posting option as well. But with the paid options, you can target a more specific group of people based on the type of position that you're trying to hire for. A great thing to utilize when hiring is the HR managers or recruitment managers can join groups, and they can join in conversation to understand the types of people that would be interested in that position and have that skill set. And then they can actually utilize a service that's offered by LinkedIn Premium, which is you can message people beyond your first degree connection. So in that group, they would figure out that if, let's say, Caitlin seems like she would be right for the marketing specialist position, then I, as the HR manager, could send her a message with that opening, that job posting, and say, hey, I've been communicating with you through this group, and I think that you'd be interested in this position. Here's a link if you'd like to apply. So that's a great tool for HR managers to target a more specific audience and share that job posting with people outside of their current network. So LinkedIn, unlike many other social media platforms, is actually great for B2B marketing, because all your decision makers, the CEOs and the managers, they're most likely going to be on LinkedIn, and they're going to be active on LinkedIn because they want to share their own company's information and build their own LinkedIn profile. So they're going to be there as well. So this is a great way to connect with them. So as someone in sales, you can utilize LinkedIn to continue communication with existing contacts and build new contacts as well. If you haven't started using LinkedIn yet as a salesperson, you can begin by taking your email contacts, your phone contacts, any of your existing contacts, and adding them onto LinkedIn. And where it's appropriate, go ahead and send them a message that you've just added them. Give them a reminder of who you are and where you've met, so that you can begin a conversation again. Remember that you want these messages to be personal, but also very direct, because these are professional people and their time is very limited. So you don't want to waste that first communication on, hey, how are you? Because that's going to waste their time and that's going to disengage them from any further communication. So add some sort of call to action in there. So if you want to share more about your company, add in a link and say, hey, we met at this place and I know you were interested in our company. Here's some more information. Take a look at it. You can also make it more particular. So if you know that they're going to be interested in a particular product or service or an event, send them a message giving a little bit of information about that product and event, and add in a link and tell them what they need to do once they've gone to that website or that link. Again, joining groups is also going to be very helpful here. So joining the right group and joining the conversation there, so you can build trust with people outside of your network and then create more connections there. So once you've started talking to people in these groups, they're going to trust you more when you message them. So if you start blindly messaging people that you've never talked to before, they're most likely just going to ignore your message. But if you've had that conversation in a group with them, you've commented on something that they've posted, or they've commented something on that you've posted, and you've had a little back and forth, then you could send them a message about whatever would relate to them. And that would create more trust and a greater likelihood for them to actually continue a communication with you in a private message as well. So the last thing is just in general, a company should always share their knowledge on LinkedIn. That's a great way of building trust and sharing your expertise that will allow people to just naturally come to you because they'll see that you have the expertise and knowledge. And a good way of doing that is sharing blogs about your particular industry, informative posts like infographics or graphics that give, short bits of information that are easy to take in. And also videos are a really good interactive way of also connecting with people. So these are just some ways that you can build your digital network, because it is a lot harder these days to, we aren't able to go and meet people in person. So hope these tips are helpful.